And so let's start the direct editorial itself. Today the topic is economy, and the title of the topic is beating expectations. High GDP numbers show momentum in the economy, but keeping up the pace will be a challenge. So, surpassing most expectations, the Indian economy grew at 6.1% in the fourth quarter of the last financial year, up from 4.5% in the third quarter. 4.5% increase from third quarter, as per the latest estimates of NSO released on Wednesday. Buoyed by this momentum, growth for the entire financial year has now been pegged at 7.2%, marginally higher than the earlier estimate of 7%. So now the estimate of the economic growth of the whole entire financial year has been pegged at 7.2%, which was earlier 7.0%. In nominal terms, though the economy grew at a slower pace in the fourth quarter, the full year estimates are in line with RBI Governor Shaktikant Da's expectation. Das had earlier said the economic indicators had pointed towards sustained momentum in the fourth quarter, and that it would not be a surprise if GDP growth came in higher than 7%. It would not be a surprise. The disaggregated data points towards a healthy growth momentum. Disaggregated data points towards healthy growth momentum across most sectors. The agriculture sector grew at robust 5.5% in the fourth quarter. With growth for the full year estimated at 4% for the agriculture sector. Within the non-farm sector, that is manufacturing, which had contracted in both second and third quarter, turned around in the fourth quarter, positive in fourth quarter. Analysts have attributed this pickup to an improvement in both volumes and margins. Alongside construction, another labor intensive sector has also registered a healthy performance, with growth for the full year being estimated at 10%. So construction is estimated at growing at 10%. Within service, the trade, hotels, transport and communication sector has maintained its growth momentum. Within service, the trade, hotels, transport and communication sector has maintained its growth momentum, while the financial, real estate and professional service sector has been a sustained pickup over the year. So service sector was growing at the sustained growth momentum, maintain its growth momentum, that is trade, hotels, transport and communication. However, the continuing weakness in private consumption is difficult to reconcile. So what is challenge here? So this paragraph depicts challenges. These were the facts, that India is growing and the indicators are positive. So it was factual information, but here gives the challenges. So private consumption, that is demand, is difficult to reconcile. Private consumption grew only by 2.8% in the fourth quarter, marginally higher than 2.2% in the third quarter, so almost 0.6% higher. Okay, from third to fourth quarter, reflecting in part the subdued performance of the consumer. Reflecting in part what does it reflect? Subdued performance of what? Consumer durable segment in the index of industrial production. So why the private consumption is lower? Due to low demand of consumer durables, the products that we use for long term, more than 2-3 years, that is washing machine, fridge, TV, refrigerator. Okay, government consumption has also remained weak. Government consumption. So how the economy works? Because of the two factors, that is private consumption and another is government consumption. Okay, and this is can be capital as well as consumption good, and government also consumption good. On the other hand, investment activity continued to be healthy, mirroring the performance of the capital goods and infrastructure segment in the index of industrial production. Here, what are the factors that are weak? The first is government consumption, private consumption, but investment is good. With what does it mirror? Capital goods and infrastructure is growing, while net exports were less of a drag. So here three things which we can get to know, that is private consumption, government consumption, then investment and net export. So this is much bit lower, on lower side. Government consumption is also weak, and just this is little bit positive, that is investment. Over the course of the coming year, the growth momentum is likely to come under pressure as the full impact of tighter global and domestic finance condition is felt. So in the future, the economy is likely to come under pressure due to global and domestic financial conditions felt. Once the situation is felt, there are also concerns over the monsoon and its impact on rural demand. Concerns over what? Monsoon impacts on rural demand. In its last monetary policy committee meeting, the RBI had forecasted the Indian economy to grow at 6.5% in 2023-24. Others are more pessimistic. However, others are more pessimistic. Only RBI is being optimistic, right? Okay, so this was for today, guys. So as the title suggests, it is beating the expectations and growing little bit on the higher side. Okay, economy, but there are some challenges. So here the subtitle suggests that high GDP number shows momentum. Right now there is momentum, but keeping the pace will be a challenge. That is what we have seen. These are the challenges. Okay, guys, and in this paragraph we have seen which are the sectors that are being growing: agriculture, construction, service, then this is agriculture. Non-farm sector is manufacturing. Then construction, we have seen construction, agriculture, manufacturing. Then service, trade, hotels, transport, communication. Then service, in which trade, transport, hotels, and communication. In second paragraph, the factual information of this has been given, whether it is growing or not. So we have seen that it's growing, okay, but there are challenges. Okay, so this was for today in this editorial. Thank you, bye bye, and please comment in the comment section if you like to add something new or that you would like me to explain. Okay, and give us the feedback if there is any concern in the sound quality or picture quality. Okay, thank you guys, your feedback is crucial for us. Bye bye, signing off for